Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Madison Petty, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So for like the past probably 10 months, honestly, I've kept a bag in my drawer, and anytime I finish up a product, I put it in there so that I feel like I've used this product completely. I feel like I can talk about it freely, and so I'm just going to be telling you what products I've used up completely, my thoughts on them, and am I going to buy them again. Kathleen Lights does a lot of videos like these. I know there's a bunch of other people that do, but I really enjoy these videos because I feel like if somebody's used a product up completely, they know if they like it or not, and they can tell you if they've repurchased it, and it's something that really shows how good a product is for that person. That being said, these opinions are all my own. There's a good chance I could pull out a product here and I could say that I don't love it and it's your favorite product, and that is totally fine. Or vice versa, I could say I love something and you absolutely hate it. But these are just for me, my personal opinions, products that I've used and what I think. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. If you're coming back, thank you again for being here. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Saturday. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this kind of video, and leave me a comment down below what else you would like to see. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so jumping right in, I have a lot of different types of products in this video. I have a lot of makeup, obviously. I have a few skincare, and I have one hair product, so I thought I should start with that. And the hair product that I've used is the Detox Dry Shampoo by Drybar. I used this up completely. It's totally gone, and I would say I really did enjoy this. However, I felt like it did not last me very long. That's why I used it up so quickly. Will I be repurchasing? Maybe. I have another dry shampoo that I'm using right now from Way, I believe, that I really enjoy. So I haven't decided. I'm not ruling this out completely, but I'm not rushing to repurchase it. Okay, moving right along, I have two fragrances that I've used up. The first one is the Clinique Happy perfume, and I really enjoyed this perfume. I think it smells really nice. It's like very fresh, kind of like, it's very perfumey. I really like this perfume. Am I rushing out to repurchase it? No. If I was at Ulta and I happened to see like a sample size or like a travel size, I probably would pick it up just because it's like a nice fresh scent. The next fragrance that I used up completely is the Kate Spade Truly Darling perfume. I really liked this perfume. It's a lot more girly than what I normally go for. I normally prefer like really clean, like almost like fresh laundry type scents, like really clean, really fresh, really like just like light. This is a little more floral, a little more perfumey, a little more girly. I did enjoy it. Will I be repurchasing it? Probably not. This like is very Leo of me. I didn't get a lot of compliments when I would wear this. Like, I feel like perfumes that I wear now, people are a lot of the time saying like, oh my gosh, I love your perfume. What perfume are you wearing? That never really happened with this, guys. Okay, moving on, I have a few skin and body products. The first one is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream. This I have already repurchased. It's in my bathroom. I use it a lot. I really like this in the mornings. It's like a gel moisturizer. The texture is really nice. So I already repurchased it. I will continue to repurchase it. 10 out of 10. The next skincare product that I've used up completely is the Mario Badescu facial spray. This is the one with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. I've used up a bunch of these in all of the different, I've used up a bunch of these in like every scent they come in. I love these. I have one in all the scents, in all the sizes. I keep them in my refrigerator so that when you spray them on you, it's like nice and cool and refreshing. I love these. I will forever love these. This does get a 10 out of 10. The next skincare product that I completely used up is the Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner. This is the one with lavender. But this one, I like it because it's an alcohol-free toner. I'm using a different toner right now that I'm not crazy about. So I probably will repurchase this once everything is open again and I can go to Target and pick it up. Because I did enjoy this. It didn't irritate my skin. It did its job. So I really liked this. I will definitely be repurchasing this. The next skincare body care product I used up is the Bio Oil, and Bio Oil is something really interesting. I'm very passionate about it. I already repurchased this. I have a backup as well. This is something that I have to have. And I like it because you just put it on anywhere you have like scars or stretch marks or cellulite or anything, and I feel like it really does help reduce the appearance of it. It does make me feel just a little bit better to know that I'm doing something to like moisturize that area and reduce the appearance of it so it's not as intense. It makes my stretch marks go from like wow, those are really bad stretch marks, to like, oh, like you got a few stretch marks. Look at you, you natural beauty. You know what I mean? Like, so I appreciate it. I have it already backed up. I think I have 2 in my bathroom right now. I love bio oil. The last skincare, body care, whatever type of product I have is the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express Tanner in dark. I love this stuff. I already repurchased it. I love to use fake tan because I don't want to go out in the sun and ruin my skin, but I like to look a little more bronzy, and I find that this one goes on really well. It's not super streaky. It doesn't leave like a lot of residue. Like, I normally will put this on at night, and the night that I will put it on, I will sleep with long sleeve on both top and bottom, like sweatpants and long sleeve shirt, and I don't feel like it gets on my sheets or on my towels or anything. Like, it does a pretty good job at sticking to your body. I really love this stuff. I already repurchased it. I will continue to use it until I find something better, but this is a win for me. Okay, now let's get into makeup products. So I'm gonna try to go in order of like primer, all that kind of stuff. So I have one primer that I used up completely, and that is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I like this primer for a drugstore primer, but I have found that the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty, is that what it's called? Yes, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer has kind of replaced this for me. So I have this because I repurchased it right when I finished it up, but I will probably continue to repurchase this over this. Okay, I have 4 foundations, 2 of which I used up, 2 of which expired before I could use them up, and I could tell they expired because it was just like the way it smelled and the way it felt on my face, it just was not the same. The 2 that I completely used up, the first one is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Pure Brightening Serum Foundation. This is something that I've had forever, and I do really enjoy this foundation. I'm in the shade Bare Nude, by the way. I do really enjoy this for like a lighter look. It's like a very sheer, kind of watery consistency foundation. I like it a lot. I like it a lot more when I'm tan and when my skin looks great and I don't need a lot of foundation. Will I be repurchasing this? Probably not. The next foundation that I used up completely is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the shade Warm Beige. I love this foundation. I already repurchased it. It used to be like a go-to for me. It's not quite anymore, and I don't really know why. I think I just have found other things that I like better or that work the same, but I do really enjoy this foundation, and I already repurchased it. I'll keep using it, and yeah, it's a great foundation. The next foundation is one that it's not completely gone. It's pretty much gone, but it was starting to kind of get a little funky. I could tell I had used it to its end, and that is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. This foundation is very, very full coverage, very matte, very heavy. That being said, I do love this foundation. It's not one that I'm rushing to repurchase, but I will repurchase it at some point. It's like kind of reminds me of the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, which I have, and that's kind of replaced this for now. But once I finish the Marc Jacobs one, I probably will repurchase this one instead of the Marc Jacobs one. I used it a lot in college when my skin was terrible and it covered everything, so I like this guy. The last foundation is one that I didn't use up completely, but it's definitely expired because I had it forever, and that is the Maybelline 24-Hour Foundation. You know, this is not my favorite foundation at all. I will not be repurchasing this. It just didn't do anything for me. It wasn't that it was a bad foundation, but it wasn't anything that I put on and was like, wow, this foundation looks great. It was kind of just one of those ones that I picked up on a whim, and I would use it every now and again, and I never really reached for it, so I won't be repurchasing this one. Moving on, I have 2 concealers that I used up completely. One is drugstore and one is a little bit higher end. And the drugstore one that I picked up is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and this is the Brightening Illuminating Concealer. I love this. I already repurchased it and I do use it a good bit. It's just like a really, let me see if I'll, no, it's totally gone. I already repurchased it. This is my new one, but as you can see, it's just like a really bright pink color. It's kind of more like a color corrector. But whenever my eyes feel really dull or I feel like my eyes are really dark, I will just put a little bit of this on and tap it out with my finger and then put my concealer over the top of it, and it looks so beautiful. Another thing I like is whenever I don't want to wear a lot of makeup, like if I'm doing like a no makeup day where I just want to do like mascara and like spot conceal, instead of using a heavy concealer under my eyes, I'll just use that and buff it out, and it just makes your under eyes look a little bit brighter. So I love this stuff. I already repurchased it. I will keep using it. The other concealer that I used up is the Becca Aqua Luminous Concealer in the shade Light. And this used to be my go-to concealer for my no makeup days, and I still love this concealer. It's in my cart on Sephora.com. I just haven't pulled the trigger to repurchase it, but this is a really hydrating, really light concealer. It's great for like lighter makeup day. I love this concealer. I will repurchase it at some point. I'm not in a super hurry to repurchase it just because I have a lot of concealers right now that I'm using, but if you're looking for a concealer that's a little bit lighter, a little bit more hydrating, this is the one. Moving on, I have two powders. The first one is the RCMA No Color Powder, and y'all, I've had this powder for years, and I just now used up my first one of these. I still have another one in my kit that I use all the time. It's one of my favorite powders. It's super affordable, kind of a dupe for the Laura Mercier powder, which is the other powder that I have that I used up completely. So between the two of these, I would prefer this one because it's way cheaper and they do basically the same thing. The only thing I will say is this one is like a stark white. This one's more of a genuine translucent powder, but I don't feel like this one gives me flashback unless I leave my bake on for way too long. But other than that, I have had no issues with this powder. So this one I still have. I will continue to repurchase. I will continue to use it. I love it. As for the Laura Mercier translucent powder, this is kind of a staple, so I feel like I have to have it and I have to repurchase it. I'm not in a huge hurry to do so because, like I said, I still have the RCMA powder. I still have my peach powder from Benefit. I don't want to be like gluttonous with my makeup and just buy it because I want it. So once I run out of another powder, I probably will replace it with this. Okay, I have like 4 mascaras because I am one of those people who, I don't like to use a mascara for longer than like 3 or 4 months. It feels weird to me, like you're putting it on your eyes. It just, I don't know. Wet n Wild Lash Renegade, the NYX Worth the Hype, the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise, and the NYX On the Rise mascara. Of these 4 mascaras, I've already repurchased this one, the Worth the Hype one. I use it every single day. I like it especially for my bottom lashes, but I do also use it on my top. Love this mascara. For the other 3, I liked all of them. I loved the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's really black, it's really dark. It coats your eyes nicely. I will probably repurchase this eventually, like the next time I'm at like Target or Ulta or wherever and I see it, I will probably think to grab it just because I do like it, but I'm not in a hurry. As for these two, like I'm just really not, they didn't do anything for me. This is gonna be really mean. It's kind of like the ugly younger sister to the NYX Worth the Hype. Like it's good, it's not great. Like, let me show you the wand on this. This was so strange to me. It has like a ball on the end of it and I don't really understand why, and so I found that whenever I would go to use it, I would get mascara right here on my eyelid because of this stupid little ball on the end of it. So I probably won't be repurchasing this one. I did like that you could use the little ball like this to kind of get into your inner corner, but it wasn't my favorite like everyday go-to mascara, if that makes sense. Okay, moving right along, I have like 7 of these. I'm being dramatic, but I have a lot of these. These are the Anastasia Brow Definer in the shade Taupe. I already repurchased these. These are one of those things that I always have on deck. I feel like on days where my new brow routine just doesn't work, this is something I can always turn to, I can always use, it will always work for me. This is one of those things that I always have one that I'm using and one as backup because I don't like to not have it. It freaks me out if I don't have one at all. The next thing that I have is an eyeliner, and this is the Marc Jacobs Eyeliner Gel Crayon in Blacker, and this is the best eyeliner ever. Am I running out to repurchase it? No, because I have other black eyeliners that I can use. However, I will say, if you are picky about your eyeliners, this is the best eyeliner on the market. I have it currently in like a teal shade that I use on my waterline. It's the best eyeliner ever. It's expensive, but it's worth the price, if that makes sense. Moving on to lip products, I have 2 lip products that I've used. One of them I'm still hanging on to for dear life, and it is the Bobbi Brown lipstick in the shade Bare Pink. As you can see, like I have a little teeny tiny bit left, and I'm holding on to it forever. I love this lipstick. I've had it forever. It's kind of like a go-to shade for me. My two like everyday go-to lipsticks are either the Bobbi Brown Bare Pink or the Becca the Ultimate Lipstick Love in Dusk. These two are kind of staples for me. I use one or the other every single day. And I'm actually starting to kind of run low on this one too, as you can see. So I'm like holding on to both of these for dear life. The other lipstick that I've used is the Hourglass, what is this called? I don't really know what these are called. The Hourglass like lipstick crayons in the shade Idealist. You can see like I used this down to the nub, like it is gone. And this is another one. This was another staple shade for me that I would use on a daily basis. I love this color. I will say though, when I'm super tan, it's not as great as when I'm more on the pale side because it is a little bit lighter. But whenever I am tanner, I would use it with just a lip liner and it was totally fine. This is one of those things, I have it in my cart. I will repurchase it at some point, but because I still have those other two lipsticks that I showed you, I'm not in a super hurry, but I keep it in my cart to remind me that the next time that I'm, you know, buying makeup, I should get this again because it's so good. I'm gonna include this because it's almost gone, but this is the Benefit Hoola Bronzer. As you can see, like I'm down to the edges. Right now I'm using this as an eyeshadow, like because I don't want to throw it away because I do love this. I have like a little mini guy as a backup, but I already also hit pan on that one too. This is just like one of those ones, it's like a staple to have in your kit. It's a great bronzer, it's a great shade. I love it. I'm not gonna rush to repurchase it because I do still have these two and I feel like I can make that work for a little while. And I also, bronzers and blushes are something that I'm really trying to use what I have right now because I have so much. But I do love both of these. Obviously they're the same thing, but I love them. I will keep using them. Okay, and the last thing that I have is I have 3 NYX Matte Finish Setting Sprays. I obviously love these. I go through them a lot. They're a great setting spray if you're a little bit oily. I feel like it doesn't do, it's not like a game-changing setting spray, like it doesn't do anything remarkable. However, it's a great everyday setting spray if you are on the oilier side. I did already repurchase this. I love it. I'll keep using these. And you guys, that is it for my product Empties. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and let me know in the comments down below what products you've been using up. And I really like to do these because I feel like when you use a product up to its extent, it really shows your true feelings on that product. And I enjoyed using a lot of those products. And yeah, I will continue to keep whatever products I use up in an area in my vanity so that I can keep making these videos because I do think they're very interesting. I like to watch these types of videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos every Saturday. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.